So now we come to the next topic, that is the Gurjaras Pratiharas. Now the Gurjara Pratiharas, they claim that your Lakshman from Ramayana, you remember Ram, Sita and Lakshman. Okay, so Lakshman of Ramayana, who belong from the Kshatriya of Surya Vansha family. Okay, Lakshman from Kshatriya of Surya Vansha family is the founder of their dynasty, okay, of their family. But according to proofs, okay, whatever proofs has been got, according to that, Nagabhatta is the founder of their family. Nagabhatta is the founder of their family. So now this group, that is the Pratiharas, they took Kannauj as their capital city. Okay, Kannauj was their capital city and they ruled the Sindh region. They ruled the Sindh region. Now, what has happened here? They also fought this Gurjaras Pratiharas, that is the Pratiharas. They have fought the Arabs. Okay, whenever the Arabs have attacked them, they have fought against the Arabs, as well as Mihira Bhoja and Mahendra Pala. They were the powerful rulers of this dynasty. They have defeated the Palas of Bengal and have extended their Pratihara kingdom. That is, they after defeating the Pala of Bengal, they have occupied that kingdom also. And an Arab traveler by the name Suleiman, okay, an Arab traveler by the name Suleiman was very happy after he has visited the court of Mihira Bhoja and had shown his appreciation to the king for his kingdom, as it had lots of peace. There was no fight which was going on in the kingdom. So he appreciated the king for maintaining peace in his kingdom. Now this, after being so strong, the Pratihara rule, it declined. Okay, declined during the rule of Mahipal, who succeeded Mahendrapal. Okay, so the rule of this dynasty, that is Gurjara Pratiharas, it came down with the rule of Mahipal. Okay, with the rule of Mahipal, it has come down. And who was Mahipal? Mahipal was the one who has succeeded Mahendra Pal. So this was all about the Gurjara Pratiharas. Next we come to the next dynasty. What is the next dynasty? It is the Garhwal. Garhwala. Okay, that is the Garhwala dynasty. Now, this Garhwala dynasty also, who was the founder of this dynasty? The founder of this dynasty was Chandradeva. Okay, Chandradeva was the founder of this dynasty and he ruled mainly the North India. Okay, he ruled mainly North India and the capital of this Garhwala dynasty was Varanasi. Okay, Varanasi was the capital of this dynasty. And what happened here? Govinda Chandra in Garhwala dynasty, Govinda Chandra was the most important. Okay, he was another important. Chandradeva was already the important. Along with him, Govinda Chandra was also the important ruler of this dynasty. And Govinda Chandra has extended his rule till Malwa and Magad by defeating the Palas, right? And he also defeated, not only this, he also defeated the Kalinga as well as the Orissa. The rulers of Kashmir, okay, the rulers of Kashmir, the rulers of Gujarat, as well as the rulers of Chola dynasty, they had a very good relationship with Govinda Chandra. So with this we can understand the importance of Govinda Chandra. Next we come to the Paramaras. Okay, next we come to the Paramaras. Now this Paramaras, here the Paramaras have gained importance only after the Pratiharas. Okay, they became prominent, they became important. Prominent means important. Okay, they became important only after the Pratiharas, right? And Upendra Krishnaraj, right? Upendra Krishnaraj, Upendra Krishnaraja, he was a feudatory king, okay, of the Rashtrakutas, who has founded this dynasty of Paramaras. And your Dharanagar was the capital. Dharanagar was the capital city, right? This person Upendra Krishnaraj, this ruler Upendra Krishnaraj, he has extended the Paramaras. His main contribution was he has expanded the dynasty. How did he expand the dynasty? He has expanded the Paramara state by defeating the Kalyani Chalukyas, as well as he has also defeated the Gangas of Kalinga and the northern Konkans. So whenever they are defeating, that means they are capturing that particular place. So though the Bojas, they have faced a lot of ups and downs in the political sphere. Okay, so still he remained very much your Bhoja was one more ruler of this dynasty who was very good in the field of literature. Okay, he was very good in the field of literature, although they could fight and defeat him, but no one could defeat him in context of literature. Okay, when it came to the area of literature, he remains undefeated. No one can defeat him. Now why? Because he himself was a poet. Okay, he himself was a poet, and as the kings after him, after Bhoja, whoever has come after Upendra Krishnaraj, your Bhoja was another great ruler of this dynasty, and he had a strong base in literature also. Why? Because he himself was a poet. But after Bhoja, whoever has come, they were very weak, and that is the reason the Paramaras have declined. Okay, the Paramaras dynasty have declined. Next we come to the Solankis. Now, what is there for the Solankis? Now, Solankis, they were the founder of this your dynasty of Solanki is Moolaraja the first. Okay, how do we say it? Moolaraja the first. So he was the founder of this dynasty. Okay, but Bhima the first was also a great ruler of this dynasty. Bhima the first was also a great ruler of this dynasty. Right? He was the founder. He was the founder and he was strong enough. That is why he was the founder. But Bhima the first was also a great ruler of this dynasty. But he could not protect, Bhima could not protect the Somnath temple from the Ghaznis. Okay, when the Ghaznis invaded, when the Ghaznis tried to capture the Somnath temple, your Bhima the first could not save the temple. He could not protect the temple. After Bhima, Moolaraja the second. Okay, Moolaraja the second came into picture. Moolaraja the second came into the picture, and you have also the Viradawal. Okay, Viradawal, they were also capable kings. They were not powerful, but they were capable kings who could rule the dynasty after Bhima. Now Moolaraja the second, he defeated Muhammad Ghazni where near to Mount Abu, and during his rule only, during the rule of Moolaraja the second, what has happened? Yeah, the famous Jain scholar Hemchandra, he compiled a Prakrut dictionary. Prakrut means original. Okay, dictionary Deshimala. And Ulaf Khan as well as Nusrat Khan, they were the military generals of Alauddin Khilji, who defeated the Karnadeva and made the kingdom of Solankis a part of the Delhi Sultanate. Okay, so how did the Solankis come down? The Solankis come down when the Ulaf Khan and Nusrat Khan, who were the military generals of Alauddin Khilji's dynasty, they have defeated the Karnadeva and then they made the Solanki dynasty a part of the Delhi Sultanate. Right. Next we come to the next dynasty. What is the next dynasty? We'll be coming to the Chandelas.